Konnichiwa.
Welcome to the Shinobi Unfolding.
Three, two, one. Konnichiwa, mi gente, and welcome to another episode of the Shinobi Unfolding. Yeah, bro. I am your boy, Jay Aguilar.
OMK, what's going on?
The professor.
Monty.
Senpai.
And I got to introduce this young man right here, man. This guy has the brain of an IQ of like 200. This kid knows everything from the fashion to the manga to the anime. This kid is none other than the nephew of one of the Kages. I would like to introduce you guys to the Lord Master Zeke.
Hello.
Okay.
What up? Case closed himself.
Case closed himself. Let's go, Conan. Let's go, Conan.
Zeke, what are we here to talk about?
Today, we're talking about one of my personal ideas.
Right.
Fashion of anime.
All right, but before you take over my job, let me just continue doing a little bit of introduction real quick. You can follow the Shinobi Unfolding on our Apple Podcasts, Google Music, Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on YouTube. We are on Facebook page. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. So if you guys really want to enjoy our show, all you got to do is Google it, or my favorite quote, Bing it, and type in the Shinobi Unfolding and enjoy the show. But before we get into the what?
Please don't ever Bing it.
I just got my my Bing alert, and they're telling me the coronavirus just hit the United States.
Boom!
Wow.
That's why, you know, Internet Explorer already told us. Internet Explorer told me that 2 weeks ago, so Bing's definitely hurting.
All right, so.
Oh, damn.
But before we go into the idealism of Master Lord Zeke, how's everybody doing today? What anime you guys been watching before we jump into the topic? Anybody?
What are you watching?
Watching, reading. How you feeling?
I ain't gonna talk about it just because I don't want to ruin it for OMK, but I'm still reading Darwin's Game. That shit is great because the second event happened and it's good. I can't wait for the anime to like catch up so you guys can watch it. It's good. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just letting you know there was a second event that happened and it was pretty cool. So a lot of crazy shit happened.
It's on
so
the anime.
Get on it. Let's see that stuff.
Professor?
So I haven't been doing good things. I haven't been watching anything after the ending of Tower of God. I'm like, I think I need a break. I need to digest what I just watched for a little bit, right? I did, however, finally, like 7 years later, finish the first Last of Us. I'm ready to start tomorrow.
Nice, man. That's what's up.
I'm sure somebody's gonna spoil the ending of it in the comments right now. But
most likely.
The thing I don't read them, you know.
he hit ignore or swipe up. OMK, what's going on with you, man?
I haven't been really watching anything new. New to me, I've been watching One Piece.
Oh man,
man. Other than that, that's about it, really. What else? I think I started something else, but I can't even think about it right now. I seen 2 episodes of that anime Monty mentioned. I forgot what it's called, Monty.
Which
DNA?
one?
Yeah, I think so, on Netflix.
Yeah, man, that was pretty solid.
Yeah, I watched 2 episodes and it's cool, not bad. But yeah, I'm watching One Piece and I'm up to like 92, I believe, episodes.
Whoa, man, you're killing it.
He's going for the 100 mark. That's what's up.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get up there, though, you know?
That's what's up, man.
And I like his pace too, because Roland is
easy,
he's doing like 2-3 episodes a day. I respect that hustle.
So I'm like,
nothing wrong with that. Monty, show some love. What how you feeling? What you been watching, reading?
Pretty good,
Watch
man.
something. Talk about
it.
We did. We watched something. Talk about it, dude.
That was super disturbing.
I know what he's gonna mention too.
Oh god, it was so fucking weird. It was good.
This is like when you take your little brother to practice and you're like, come on, man. You say you wanted to talk to them. You make some friends. Go.
Come
on. Time. Rehearsal is over.
So basically what Scott and I had sat down to watch was something that I saw clips of from a few years back. And so you may have seen it on the internet, and it's basically from the mind behind Gantz. He's a very fucking weird writer to begin with. And
Holy shit, yeah.
so it's basically an old man and a young boy, young man. They end up getting basically aliens accidentally crash into them and wreck their bodies. They rebuild their bodies with like robotic advanced alien technology. And one goes off the rails, becomes a psycho because he's basically God now. The other one is like Peter Parker, and is like, with great power comes great responsibility. And this old man has
Christ of that generation.
He has the worst luck. He's like 58, but he looks like he's 80. He's a loveless
But what's the name of the
marriage.
show?
In Yushiki?
Yeah, there you go.
The Last Hero.
That sounds fun.
It was good. It's only 11 episodes, man.
Yeah, it's real short and
no
sweet.
commitment. The animation is beautiful too, actually.
Oh, it's
I'm
super
all about
disturbing.
commitment,
It's
all
all
right?
super
I'm
disturbing.
all about commitment.
Is that what
Watch
you're all
One
about?
Piece.
Really? Like, what episode on One Piece you're at again, Professor?
520 maybe.
Yeah, let me shut up. I'm still in 200.
500. About to hit the 600 mark.
Oh, Zeke. For those who are listening, Zeke is enjoying a nice, delicious meal. I'm not sure what it is, but Zeke, what you been watching? What you been reading on your end?
I was catching up with Fire Force again.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, things starts
Season 2
tomorrow.
coming
Tomorrow.
it's like-
when this
Get back on the
aired,
Fire
it's already
Force
going to
one.
be out already. But yeah, July 3rd, new season 2 of Fire Force coming out, Crunchyroll.
I
But
thought
yeah,
I heard
continue.
season 2 coming
Yeah,
up. Let's get back into it.
Funimation was talking some ish too. They say they got the dub ready. I don't know. They say they got the
See you
dub
tomorrow,
ready for
man.
Those are
tomorrow.
fighting words.
Same old cast?
I'm assuming.
All those people have been recording from home.
Man,
I got-
Funimation been slacking too, yo.
Oh man.
Oh, big ups. I was telling OMK this. I just saw they announced Black Clover.
Oh, Black Clover, yeah, you
coming
did say that,
back
you did.
on
Yep.
Crunchyroll
7th?
next week.
Oh, they were on break. They
Yeah.
finally
The
went on
first
break.
Oh,
time they
man.
would take a
Yep.
break because of the virus.
Man.
It was because
Man,
of the
you
virus,
gotta-
right?
You gotta take that
Oh,
mask off, bro. I just can't stay
Nah,
this
nah, nah,
You
serious.
don't like my
Nah.
Ahigao face?
No, you have to keep that mask on. You cannot.
No,
you
you
cannot
keep
take
it
it
on.
off.
Commit.
Better?
Oh snap! Nah. The first mask was good, man.
No, this is anime talk, not video game talk. You keep
Yeah,
that.
for
You
those
keep that
who are-
mask on.
Yeah, for those who are listening, tonight is about fashion. You know what I'm saying? Your boy Jay Aguilar is
Clearly.
dressed- your boy Jay Aguilar is dressing like a Pokemon trainer / Afro samurai type of.
Yeah, you're
weenie.
fresh as fuck, man. I'm
With the
so
Ninja
jealous,
Turtle.
honestly.
You know, like you finally see me with hair. Like, oh god, this was me back in 2007. You know what I'm saying? This type of hair, but
You had hair
whatever.
just like that, man, in 2007?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it did.
Yo,
I got
what?
the-
I'm gonna
Ah.
fucking look.
I'm about to like put like a clip of me back in high school. Like, boom, there it is. Professor, you know, he got his blazer on, missing the whiteboard, but it's okay.
I
Man.
gotta
He's
do.
just-
I gotta do a little shout out to Yu Yu Hakusho having the best.
Shut up! You can't do
Best
that. You can't
drip
do
of
that.
the '80s, bro.
No, you trash. You Hakusho. I'm still.
He's
I
like, but the
didn't
drip
trash
was
it.
real, son.
I said he has a very rough beginning, and you can tell that they wanted to go one way and then ended up going another way.
Sir,
And I'm glad they went the way they
do
did.
not make me do a little
they
flashback where
have-
you use the
I
actual
love-
wording.
I love '80s fashion, and Yu Yu
Yes.
Hakusho. It's all about the blazers with the t-shirts, with like the jeans, you know, like not carrying, like some Adidas walking around. I love it.
Kuwabara was a straight pimp dressed in all white. Whew.
Yo,
Dude,
Done.
I love that
My
trench
man
coat
was
he had,
whooping
that white
ass.
trench coat. Oh my
Like
god, that shit was
bitches.
fly.
oh, the all white one. The
Hell yeah, with
yeah.
like the Japanese letter on the back. I'm like, man,
Oh.
that is so dope. I want that.
My man was
Classic.
whooping ass in pimp suits.
For real, man. Spirit
Alright.
Sword. We know what that was about. Let's be real.
It's the
And you
power
got
of love.
OMK is rocking one of the
Oh,
most
shoot.
traditional, classic type of gear wear right there, man. I believe is from FMA Brotherhood.
Come
If I'm
on,
not-
you already know.
you know me. Monty, you gotta break down what you're rocking, man.
All right. I mean, I got myself a little. I went a little flamboyant because you know how anime is.
Yeah.
So I got the whole
Alright.
swag with the My Hero Midoriya. We got the Hawaiian shirt with the bananas and pineapples.
Oh, you gotta show everything. Bro.
Oh man! All right, fine. We get rocking. We're rocking the yellow chinos. We're rocking the yellow chinos. All right.
Drip, baby.
I got the mask. Got the double mask. We got the butterscotch jump offs. And all right. And last but not least, you know I keep that thing on me, bro. So we good, all right?
Oh,
Listen,
he has a
man.
katana. Oh, my God.
It's a fake.
Wow.
Master Z, break down what you rocking, okay? Break down
You
what
got a
you
real
rocking.
one right there, right? You got a real one.
I'm saving the best for last right now, but go ahead, Zeke. Break down what you rocking.
I'm rocking the dual katanas from Kirito, the show that is only good for 12 episodes and then becomes Hippo Fart.
The kid knows. Wow.
Yo, man, I think y'all gotta
He's-
give SAO a better chance, man.
I was
Something.
going to
No.
put on a Dragon Ball shirt,
Oh.
but I had to take it off since I did some cleaning outside.
That's fair.
That's
Okay.
right, man. You gotta treat it with love.
Yeah.
True.
Big
I'm
power
wearing
comes
some black
with big
pants.
responsibility.
And I'm
Real
wearing
fast,
black-
who's your favorite Dragon Ball character? I want to know. This is how this is gonna
Vegeta.
start. Vegeta. Boom,
There
we're
we
friends.
go.
Let's go. Keep going.
No,
We're friends. Nothing
leave
else
it
matters here. We're friends. Keep going.
Shut up. No.
Next option.
Next
All right.
option.
Like, we
He
have
said Vegeta.
That's it. Yeah, that's all that matters. I don't even care what we talk about now.
Yeah,
Let's go.
okay, fine. But let's
He
talk
does.
about one of the finest character right now. Our Sempai. Sempai, you got the background, you got the hair, you got the jacket. Yo, break it down to us. Who are you representing today?
Yo, man, I wanted to dress up as Endeavor's bastard son, you know? I wanted to dress up like my boy Dobby, man. He's just super cool. You know how,
I
like,
agree. I love Dobby.
dude, you know how, like, girls love them skinny, like, emo-looking guys, man? Come on. That's, like, the way of the future. Everybody loves this shit. We didn't go to Anime Boston, which makes me sad, you know, and it's postponed until next year. So I had all my cosplay stuff, and
That's why I bought these swords. I was gonna cosplay as Kirito.
Yeah, I support you, man, and that's awesome. I'm glad you want to do that.
Scott looks like he just got kicked out of Taking Back Sunday, bro.
Dude, if I actually take this off, right? Actually, right? If I take this off,
he's about to make his
like,
own
switch it
band.
around because you can move this around. In all honesty, I feel like I could be part of like Motley Crue or something like that. Man. Like the hair just like all over the place and shit.
Take
It's
me
like,
down
you know,
to
look at this.
Paradise City.
Got, like the mullet look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You guys are gonna have to watch this on YouTube because you can't see that, you know, on Spotify. But
You know, tonight when Scott goes to bed, his wife is gonna be like, "No, baby, keep the wig on."
Yeah, once I take off my hat, man, I look like that dude from Coming to America. You know what I'm saying?
You look like Steven Universe a little bit.
Oh,
that was
man.
my
The glasses.
cosplay.
Yeah, right.
was that
that
what
was-
that was for? That'd be dope, man.
Yeah,
That's right, you did
I-
Steven Universe, man. We gotta talk about that sometime.
Oh, dude, Steven Universe into the future. I
Steven
rock with
Universe
that.
in general, man. That show is mad good.
Oh my god, it's in a future episode, and people are gonna ask why he say future episode. Well, you know, at the end we'll
Cartoon
break it down.
talk. We'll do a cartoon talk quick episode. Right?
What?
It won't be
Steven
anime
Universe?
talk. It won't be anime talk. It'll be cartoon talk.
Yeah, don't put me
One
on
and
the spot.
done. One and done. That's it.
For a future episode, not right now. I
Future
can't
episode.
prepare. Future episode. All right. So with this being said, let's talk about fashion, guys. What is fashion? Fashion is anything that you look good in it. And one thing we know about anime is that it has inspired generation after generation, emulating what was going through our time, and it still could beat the current time. You know what I'm saying? When we talk about fashion, here's the big question, right? When we talk about fashion, and Zeke is really hyping up, and I'm gonna just direct it to him right now. When we talk about fashion, man, what is fashion to you?
Fashion is the way you look to others, in the way that speaks to you to say, "This is what I like. This is who I am. This is me." And that's probably sounds hella corny.
No, man.
It
Keep it up, bro. I'm loving it, bro. You know, that's how you intimidate. That's how you let... Man, Goku had to let Frieza know what the business was when he went Super Saiyan. You know, this fashion was on point. The presentation.
Yeah, shirtless is definitely a fashion.
The only man to beat your ass wearing orange. I'll tell you that much. I don't know anybody else beating somebody's ass wearing orange like that.
Naruto.
Hey.
No one talk about Naruto on my damn presents.
What's wrong with Naruto? Naruto definitely showed a lot of style.
Yo, but can he beat
how
Goku though?
Progress? Oh no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. No.
Can he beat Deku?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Stage mode,
Yeah.
yes. But this is not the talk, man. It's about fashion. Get your head in the game. Naruto fashion has progressed from when he was 13 to when he turned 17. You've seen it. He kept his original color, but with the nice sweatpants. Shout out
His
to
tracksuit.
Yo, shout out to the Hood Kage because he said he knew the size of Naruto, which is a size medium for those who cares. But anyway, Professor, when we talk about fashion, man, what does it mean to you? Like, who inspired you
comes
when
to
it comes?
mind? Who
Yeah,
comes to
man.
mind right away? So, like, to me, you're Mastery, man. You're Mastery walking around with a blazer, white t-shirt, like I said, feet jeans, Adidas. He cut like it just like he shows up and you're like, what is this pretty boy doing? And then it's like, pow, knocks you out. One punch, done. But when it comes to anime fashion, I think everybody can agree the biggest, like, pretty boy, dash fashion, everything, Future Trunks. The first time he showed up,
Oh,
the whole
for
outfit,
sure.
the jean jacket, the
Yep.
boots, the pants fitted inside of the boots, like just like the sleeveless shirt on there,
That
like,
is so
didn't care.
true.
checking his hair. You know, did I mess up my hair after I cut 20 guys in half? Like,
He's all like,
yeah,
I love that
There you
part. They're like, "Who are you?" He's like, "Trunks to the mother effing briefs."
Yo, he was fly as shit, yo. That ass. He was super fly, yo.
that
He
was
was
sick,
definitely-
man.
He was definitely my number one pick as well. Just the way he showed up, like just fresh as hell and whooping everybody's ass like it was nothing.
And with one fingers too. Pop, 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 pop.
Yo, what killed was like dope. When Frieza like threw that little ball that he was trying to like blow up the earth with, man. I like always just remember like Trunks just taking it with one hand, just like lifting it like it's nothing, man. He's just like, I was like, man, this character's so badass.
right.
It was
And
such
when
a
he
dope
first showed
moment.
up, and you're like, where did this guy come from? Like,
From the future. Yeah.
greatest entrance ever.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. Now, OMK, when it comes to fashion, who comes to mind and what is fashion to you, man?
I don't really care for fashion. Fashion is whatever you like to wear, you know. But anime speaking, obviously, you look at JoJo. I mean,
Which of the JoJo? Which
those
of the
dudes-
JoJo?
yo, you know, I'm not gonna hold you though. The last part, if you guys ever watched it, I'm not saying they have the best clothes. I'm just saying that the way they presented it was the best to me.
Okay.
The colors, the art, yeah, Zig, he gets it. You know what I mean? Like everything just looked flawless, super. You know, they were super flamboyant, the way they moved, talked, and everything. But it just fit perfect.
Yeah.
Like once again, that's because obviously I like the show. So
All about
But, you know,
pose, bro.
yeah, and I think the last one, you know, they were like Italy, that part. So they were dressed down definitely with how they dress in Europe, and it was just super cool. Like they do it every time.
Oh yeah,
and kill
because Europe is where fashion is like born in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That's where all the new wave comes out. It's from France and then Japan, but mostly France.
I thought
Senpai.
it was England, man. Like all the fashion
Italy.
capital is like England. I thought.
Nah, it's all those countries, bro.
No,
Italy too.
no.
They have Fashion Week
Paris
in
Fashion
Spain,
Week, man.
in Madrid.
Mhm.
Like it's just a whole Europe, bro. It's because you have so many small countries with different culture that it's so close together. You just mixed everything.
Senpai, break it down for us. What is fashion to you, man? And who comes to mind?
Man, I don't want to say who, but I would rather say when is probably a better life choice. Is that like 90s anime fashion was just like late 80s, early
Okay.
90s anime fashion was dope because like he was making. I feel like he's making like the professor's making jokes about Urameshi, but yo, the school outfit, the school
Yes.
outfits that they rock, right? And what I think about too is like Sailor Moon, man, changing up to Sailor Scout uniforms, man,
Yep.
and their school outfits all the time, dude. That's what I think about. I'm like, when I was a kid and I was watching anime, I'm like, man, I want to fucking own one of these suits, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to dress like this. That was all I thought about when I was a kid. I'm like, that shit
Here's
ain't
one.
happening.
Here's one. Remember Slam Dunk?
Yeah,
Slam dunk, bro. All about the sneakers. All about that.
Was it really, dude? I have that on my list to
Jordan.
watch.
Big
Air
facts.
Force. Yep.
Really?
I mean, you know what's
man.
another, the movie, obviously, the cult classic, Akira, you look at the
Oh,
way they
yeah,
dress.
man.
That was super dope. The whole jackets with the
yes.
bikes, that was super dope. The whole sneakers, that shit was dope for sure.
Anime is on another level, man.
Oh, anime, I feel like you guys could do your own research. And when you look up these this topic, fashion, anime and fashion, and how it basically influenced a lot of our artists. You know what I'm saying? Kanye West, Lupe Fiasco, our little boy Andre 3000. You know what I'm saying? These who else am I missing? Tyler the Creator. A lot of these great artists, you know what I'm saying? They were inspired by who? Anime. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we see today. And back then too, the 90s, I feel like they were ahead of the time. Because think about this, right? Think about Zoids. You know what I'm saying? Think about Voltron. Those fashion, it was like futuristic, but yet it was so simple, it's sympathetic, and so well presented. It's just like you understand who was what in the role. Now, my question to you guys is, does color impact the representation of a person when you watch anime? Anybody could take the table.
What you mean by
Color
color?
they're wearing?
Yeah, like the color. Does the color that they wear make a big impact of their representation of who they are throughout the show? For example, like Naruto, he wears orange. Goku wears orange. Tai from Digimon, he has the goggle. Ash got the hat, but it's red. You know what I'm saying? So does the color really impact the characters throughout the show?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That's just like, I just want to give the simple answer of I don't really think it does, man, because like you could change like the color palettes for a lot of things, man, and like just the outfit itself, it's probably gonna look good in different colors anyway. They just, somebody in the boardroom was like, all right, now let's just stick with this red. All right, cool. Ash got that red hat forever. Let's go. But I think it would look dope in blue, purple, yellow, green. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I think part of that's for animation and cutting the costs and such, but
I still think it's important. I mean, just the reason I watch anime, a lot of it's for the colors. So, the art, it's what speaks out. And if the dull colors on the outfits, they're not doing it, then the anime is just going to be whack too, to me. You know what I mean? If the colors are way too, not bright enough, I guess, in a way, they don't pop out to you while you're watching it and so forth.
Who's connected?
And I feel like to me, once again, I think it's a big deal. I like color. Like that's that's one of the main reasons I watch anime.
Yeah, I agree too, Roland, because like seeing I cannot see your Meshi rocking nothing but green. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo, but everybody else rocks blue though. Like you didn't notice that? Like his is the only uniform that's different from everybody's. Everybody else
right.
does blue.
He doesn't care.
It's a staple.
It's a statement, bro. Everybody
There we
else
go.
follows
There we
rules.
go.
He doesn't follow rules. He doesn't.
I feel
care.
like it's just like for the anime purpose, it's like, all right, this guy's the main character because he looks different from everybody else.
That is also a good point right there. Let's think about like who's a good common one that we all seen and love. My Hero Academia. You seen the fashion that each student rocks, and it kind of like implement not only their skin tone but also their abilities too. Because look at Bakugo, you know what I'm saying? Explosive, but yeah, he in his outfit he used grenades and bright colors to let people know. Yeah,
combat boots. Combat boots. He's like, I'm rough, baby. I'm gonna take you down. Like I'm gonna knock you down, right? And you see like the chick, the gravity chick, right? It's like pink, really light colors, very gentle personality, but it's all bubbly. It's like you can see. I don't know. I love My Hero. Like every character has such a like cool uniforms, and even when they went for their summer, kind of like their physical education things, they're slightly different for each one of them. Whether if it's a long sleeve, a short sleeve, it's shorts, and you can tell a little bit about their personality.
I agree with that 110%. That was
Now-
like great. man.
Whoa, what is this?
And ladies
This
and
guy
gentlemen, we
is-
got Black Avery joining in.
Them glasses. Guy, that is so good.
Can
I
you do
know.
a
Show up with
post?
something. I can't show up late and not have.
Can you
any
do a
knowledge.
post?
Oh,
That
you
is so
kidding me?
fresh.
Like
Are
a
you kidding
JoJo
me?
post, bro. Like,
Damn, yo.
He has a
stop. Put him away,
sleeveless
bro. Put him
button
away.
up.
Oh my!
Oh my
God!
What the hell?
Oh no!
Oh
Uh,
my god. No,
thank you for wearing a shirt. Because if
Oh,
anybody
you're
follows you,
welcome.
if
I mean,
anybody
that can
follows you
come
on
off as the
Snapchat,
battle goes on. You know how
Yeah.
Jotaro goes.
if anybody, yeah, you're gonna take that shirt off. It's gonna be 50 pounds, like when he hits the ground.
No,
Damn.
imagine that, just a crater right in my fucking. I'm on the 3rd floor too. That would suck.
Good luck, everybody else.
Is that them Rock Lee weights hitting the floor?
So I show up late. My roommate is chilling with his boy, and they're like tripping on shrooms. So I was trying not to ruin the vibe. I was so mad on the way home. Some detour happened, and
No,
Here I
you
am.
You're
Simon,
here.
you're fresh.
So we're
Don't
in the
worry.
topic right now, JL, and the question to you is, who do when you think of the word fashion, who do you think of, or what time frame comes to mind when it comes to fashion?
the word fashion. What do you mean time frame?
An anime, like what
In anime
like,
time, you
pops
know,
for
like
you?
80s, 90s, 2000,
Oh.
3000.
I think honestly, I think like early '90s. I mean,
My man.
You know the animation style back then, and also the way fashion was at the time, very grunge era. Oh, Monty, I love the mask.
Yeah, you do.
I didn't see that before.
It's so good.
Yeah, I think about that time period. I also think about now, though. But I think about now when a show like, all right, I'm sorry, back to JoJo's. It's very time period-esque, and in each time period,
Confirmation, guys. Confirmation.
it happens in the late 1800s. You see how they, or early 1900s.
Yep.
Then you see it in the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. Eventually, they catch up to our time. I don't know what it's going to look like. But I mean, when something has a time period setting, almost like Wonder Woman, and you see the fashion styles, I honestly I'm a bigger fan of like the 60s style, the way everybody dressed in the golden era.
The suits.
I like the
Yo.
I like the show Mad Men as well. So the way the women would dress, along with the guy with the suit all the time, I really really like that. I would always like want to have a job. That had a suit.
I have a question for you guys. If you ever see it in anime, you don't see it too often now, man, but back in the 90s you did. Sometimes, man, you see chicks wearing like, pantsuit straight up in the animes, man, like a lot more often than you do now. You think that was like pretty fashionable for the time on top of that, because you don't see women now, a lot of, dress, skirts and all that stuff happen for like nowadays, so you don't get to see it. But back then, pantsuits were pretty dope, man, for a girl to wear, I thought.
Characters'
Especially
clothes are a
anime.
lot tighter nowadays too. You look at the 2000s and the shows we used to watch Saturday mornings, even like in Dragon Ball Z, their style has changed. If you look at the way they're dressed in Super versus how they were in Dragon Ball Z, completely different. Bulma had like the crop top before, now she's of age, her fashion's completely changed. And it's still kind of current because someone of her age would probably dress the same way she does, especially if she was a babe.
Oh, completely agree. Completely agree. And the current topic we're talking about is about colors. Does color
Cheers, boys.
Salud, my brother. Salud.
What you got in that golden, what is that, an infinity gauntlet? What do you got there? Oh, dope.
It's a puppet. Yeah, it looked like an infinite gauntlet. What?
So we're
Now,
talking
who's
about colors.
tripping?
So we're talking about colors and how it impacts certain characters.
Love colors.
Yeah, or any of colors.
You know what anime comes to mind when I think of colors? Scryed.
Yes, sir.
What?
Scryed? You don't know what that is?
No, I don't
Give
know
it
what
to
is
him.
that.
I get, that's a
go.
dope, that's an old ass anime, man. Back
It
in
is.
the 2000s.
That was on Toonami.
Strawberry boy.
Yeah, for a little while, man. They didn't even finish it right off the
They
bat.
They
until
didn't,
Toonami went to
unfortunately.
like
I heard they
nighttime.
were going to, though.
They did when they switched over to nighttime, when like Toonami wasn't like in the beginning anymore.
Oh,
like,
they did
Adult
finish
Swim?
it?
45. Yeah, they finished it like later on because like there were some things that you couldn't show that early.
It must
I
have
guess,
such a
man.
trash ending.
It's kind of whack, man. I won't lie. for
must.
the amount
Yeah,
of
of course it
time, man.
does.
But like everybody has like, not everybody, but certain people have like these like altars, if I think that's what they were called, man.
Yep.
So like they would have evolved abilities. Like they would just have like the main character's arm was just like an altar that he could just like spin and do like really powerful punches. But there was another guy who had kind of like a stand almost.
He
Just
later
come out
on
and-
got other limbs, though.
Yeah, later on, like their altars
a different
evolved. It was just
concept
him
of
and another
power.
character, which was
Yep.
sick. So
Yeah, he got like the other arm, he got the leg, and every time they did their attacks, colors would burst out of like little cracks in their armor, and it was
Yeah,
trippy as
weird.
fuck. It all reminded me of the Porygon episode that got banned in Japan. Like that's how trippy this show was. I'm surprised.
That was banned over here too, bro. What are you talking about?
Well,
They never
that's what I
showed it
mean.
here.
Yeah, banned over Japan here too.
Got
I know.
banned
No seizures
everywhere.
here, man. No seizures.
I've
I'm
seen
still-
that
I'm still
episode.
afraid. I'm still afraid of
Why?
watching. I
Just
said,
watch
yo,
it. It's
I'm
not even
gonna
that
die.
fucking bad. No,
I'm gonna
it
die.
was just because Japan is so sensitive about that stuff. They don't ever put that on TV.
Whoa,
Like
what? Japan, like their censorship, I feel like, is not anywhere near ours.
Listen,
Their
they
censorship
showed
is very
that
weird.
episode. They
It's
showed that
very
episode of Jesse and James in bathing suits, and they both were wearing women's bathing suits. So
But yeah,
They're not
James
that
got
sensitive.
boobies.
yeah.
James had boobies, man. Come on.
Yeah, she
Anyway,
did.
any circles into fashion.
So
Yeah.
sticking to fashion, right? Our guest seems to be dancing with his twin
I don't
katana.
know where
right
he
now.
went, bro.
he's
Dude, he
behind the chair.
Z, you there?
disappeared.
Dude, does
Come back,
he
man.
have Monty?
He's a
Does
true
he have a
Shinobi.
chair like you?
Yeah, I made him a chair just like mine. It's a Mini
Huh?
Cooper.
That's
it
so
racing?
fresh, honestly.
Oh, is that
Yes.
the Mini Cooper one?
I've been called.
Dude, come
You're like
man.
in your chair,
You're
bro.
on YouTube, man. Be like, come
You're
on.
on
I've
YouTube.
been called.
I have
you're
nothing to say.
Monty is
What?
in
You
uncle
gotta talk
mode
about
right now.
fashion with us, man.
Yeah.
What's your
be-
favorite fashion
be
piece, man, from
engaged.
anime?
It's not
Let's
about-
go.
Yeah.
Bleach,
talk
okay?
Bleach. Is it because
Bleach?
everybody's wearing like the kimonos?
No, because
Ooh.
everyone has a different outfit. You never see someone with the exact same thing. Everyone has to have something a little different here and there.
You know, I gotta give that, man. Like, if you ever watch like or read Bleach, every time they'd have like a new cover art, like Shonen has like a really big like thing where usually they always put characters in different costs, like clothing all the freaking time. Like, and every time there's like a movie for a shonen, like they're always wearing something different that you'll never see them wear ever again. It has
You
nothing
know
to do
why?
with like anything is different. Why is
You
that?
gotta sell toys, bro. You gotta
There
sell
you go.
toys.
Yep. The
And I buy them
accessories.
all.
I don't know what toys that I see of
Ooh.
anime be selling at Walmart.
Nah.
Yeah, you're not gonna find them at Walmart.
Maybe back
bro.
in the day,
We're
they
not
might have
sponsored by
been
Walmart,
tossing
but
them.
yep.
Yeah.
We're not
might
sponsored
have done it
by
back
Throw that out there.
F Walmart.
Wait, whoa! Transformers
Whoa.
are at Walmart. That's anime. Get out of here, boys.
No, that ain't.
There's
Yes,
like
it is.
some My Hero stuff. It's the, you know.
What my hero stuff.
Well,
I be going.
last time I went, I actually
every day.
saw.
Bro,
I have
he
actually
tried to
seen
get me to buy
Gundam.
you. He tried to get me to buy him $60 worth of like action figures. My
What?
Hero action figures. The other
Oh
day.
yeah, that was at the GameStar.
I'm
No,
a
you
game
wanted the
ripoff.
My Hero action figure. Don't lie to them. You wanted that on my action figure. I showed you the Broly set. Okay? So
Hard to
don't
resist
try to
that,
be
huh?
playing.
All jacked and shit.
All that.
This
All
one-
right.
right there.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
I think I've seen some kind of like Gundam action figures. They're not models.
Yes.
They're like
Gundam
Gundams that are
have
built already at like
great
Walmart and
style.
Walgreens.
Yes.
I've seen those.
It's
Yo.
just like the gateway for you to start into models, which is the gateway for you to never get into drugs because you'll
Drugs,
never have money.
drugs will probably be cheaper
You'll never
than
have
Gundams.
money if you're buying Gundams.
Oh,
Yeah,
facts.
they just released a unicorn kit, man, like an MG with lights inside. That's a reprint of an old one. It's probably gonna be like $150, $70.
I was
and
hoping to get some Zoids.
I'm all about it. I won't even lie to you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm,
but-
I'm gonna be there with you, bro.
What was the question, Jay?
Oh, well, right now we're kind of freeballing because
I know. Yeah.
Color and fashion, man. You're
Yeah,
like,
color fashion, but I wanted Zeke
I
since
have-
he's our special guest. You know, throw some
I
Yeah,
knowledge.
that's
have
what
a
we were
question
Yes.
about fashion. What's everybody's favorite anime accessory?
Okay, I
Hate you, Juan. You had to ask me this.
Ew.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's your answer, Zeke? Since you took over.
Don't say Pokemon.
I won't. I don't know. That's a hella tough question.
So I'll give you mine. I think my favorite anime
Hmm.
accessory for fashion it's Kakashi's mask.
Yes.
And I don't
Oh,
know about
that's-
you guys, but
alright.
now that it's required for everybody to wear a mask, I actually have like a gator neck that just covers my face. Just
You
like
see that
Kakashi's.
meme?
And I love that shit, bro. I just love it. I put
Oh,
it on, I walk
The
around.
meme that
and
said
I'm
that he
like,
wore it for 500 episodes. He's like, you can wear it too.
Too.
Like,
Oh, he did, right?
have you read that?
Or the one that showed with him and his old team, and they all Next to it is the word
They all die.
except for him because he wore the mask.
That's terrible.
My favorite accessory,
I didn't know.
taking it to an anime that I just finished watching, which is GTO, is really, really good.
Man.
Onizuka, Golden Chain. It's obvious, like anytime he changed his costume for any type of event, he always has that golden chain, and you could tell who he is right off the rip. There's an episode like they're in the vacation, and he decided to beat up one of the students as a lesson to another student. To make a long story short, but as soon as I saw the golden chain, I'm like, oh, it's the teacher trying to teach this kid a lesson. So that's one accessory that comes to mind, and another one is Taj with the goggles from Digimon.
Ty, yeah,
Oh.
swag, man, swag all over the place.
Oh yes, sir. That's a really good question, Professor. Who else want to throw in?
Ooh,
Go.
bomb.
Raise this
One
hand.
Piece. Boom.
What do you who?
One
What?
Piece. Every arc they change their clothes. They're in a different style. Every single arc. They never look the same. They
Or
don't-
different
Luffy,
color, yes,
though.
or different
No,
color.
Luffy's changes too, especially
But
over time.
I'm
At
only
least
saying
after the 2-year
the
gap,
re-
his changes.
Oh yeah,
Because-
he definitely changes.
because I
Just
only
Wano.
I only put Luffy under the
Oh.
bus is because like 200 episodes in, and he's still rocking that.
Not there. No, it didn't become a thing until later
Ah.
on. Again, let's think time period.
Did you
You
make
stayed
it?
with them-
Did you make it to the Sand Island?
Who
Is
me?
it part of the 200 episodes?
Once things
I
get
don't remember.
environmental, they change up too. So if there's someplace snowy, obviously they're gonna change clothes. When you
Yeah,
get
but
to-
Luffy's always rocking sleeveless, man. He's usually
Yes.
always rocking sleeveless.
No,
I
you
love
gotta-
him for
dresses
that.
up eventually.
Gotta be
No,
flexible.
Especially one of the cold
he
places.
actually has a long sleeve at one point. He has long sleeves.
Does he? Maybe like once
I
when they
mean,
meet in Chomper.
No, a couple
Yeah,
times.
no.
He wears like he wears
no,
like
he was like,
with a red shirt under it.
yeah, he had that pirate. He still had his pirate outfit in the snow, climbing that. Yo, that episode got me so into my feeling when he climbed that mountain by
bro.
himself. I'm like, yo, respect. Yo, you already took off your blazer?
It's hot, bro.
How are you gonna teach the class without your blazer on, man? Come on, professor.
Yo,
Take
That
us to
means
school.
everybody
Yeah,
takes
do
their
that,
blazer
bro.
off.
I can't take mine off, man. I'll look.
Don't
I'll
you
look
dare.
silly.
I'm just gonna do one button. That's it.
JL, don't you
All I'm
dare.
doing. One
Stop.
button, that's it.
Right now,
He's
the
flexing.
subscribe button just went crazy. People are just like subscribe.
If you do a second button, yo, that's like 10 likes right there. Just all right. Stop with the likes.
yo, it's the
Yeah.
gate 1, gate 2.
He's like, don't do it. But he's like, but I must.
Or the 6
I gotta-
gate.
You,
and then
you
the-
only open 2 gates. That's my limit with you. Only
That's all we need right now.
That's all we
Monty,
want.
what accessory comes to mind? Which
Bring it
anime
back.
accessory comes to mind?
Oh man, anime accessory. I mean, there's so many good ones to choose from. I'm just focusing. I love especially the concept of like different watches. Sometimes they give you powers. Sometimes they, call mechs in. It's all part of the
Power
swag. Yeah.
Power Rangers, yes.
That's I like
Come on,
that.
I
the
love
Morphers. Yeah, that's not even anime though.
No.
Is
But
it?
I'm talking
Oh.
like Roger Smith, the Big O, had the dopest watch. He called
It's
the car in.
Oh.
He called the car in. He called the Big O in.
Big
He
O.
called whatever, man.
Dude, I love Big O, man. I don't care what anybody says. Big O
I was telling
dope.
one of the sauce cooks up in Braintree about our podcast, and he was like, "Oh, I don't really watch anime, but I used to." And he actually asked me, he's like, "Do you remember an anime? I could be wrong." He's like, "It's called Big O." I was like, "Yeah, Batman with the mechs." He was like, "Yeah, that shit was dope."
Yeah.
Yo,
Man,
man, it was so cool. When Roger Smith would be like, Big O, it's showtime. Like, shit was about to pop off. Come on, man.
Yo, that piston
Every single
punch.
time.
Yo.
Hey, are you working out right now?
yes.
What are you training for, bro? Let me know.
Yo, to inherit the all for one. Come on.
Let me know what you're
What's
training.
up?
I want to know what you're training
Go.
for, bro. 'cause
He's
I
trying to
wanna
get
know.
Monty's power, bro.
Yo, I know this kid has
I'm
been
gonna start swinging
wrestling.
these swords.
He's been training. I want to know what the challenge is. What's the next challenge?
life.
Well, he's trying to whoop Monty's ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably already did, bro.
It's
Oh,
coming.
One of
It's
the adults'
coming.
butts.
No, this is the build up. Hold on. Give
So whoops one of the butts in this
the
house.
professor like 2 seconds. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Professor.
I thought you were gonna challenge me on like a Pokemon, battle.
There it is.
Oh, really?
I mean,
I kill
you've been
you.
talking about it. You've been talking about it for like 2 years.
My man say he'll
2
kill
years.
you.
Yeah.
Yo, he
I
said you're
will
gonna beat you
faint.
like a redheaded stepchild in Kmart, man.
I'll
Holy
one
shit.
KO. Your
Nah,
entire
he's like that
Pokemon
anime character
got
like
a single
Bakugo says,
heal.
"I'll kill you," but he's not
What?
actually gonna do it. But he just sounds murderous with his intent.
You said you will KO my entire
Talk.
Pokemon team without a
one
single
Pokemon.
heal.
Yes, I will.
Who told you that you
Jeez.
use heals in battles, bro?
He
What
don't.
rules are you playing with?
No items.
What rules are you
I've
playing
been
with?
playing
No
by the
items.
National.
Ooh.
Have you?
What do you look like that, the professor?
Oh,
Look like you got
National.
no knowledge.
are we
You
getting a
wanna go
challenge?
battle? Are you doing a challenge? Is that what you do it?
You know what?
Yes, I am.
You two work out a date, and we're gonna live stream this shit.
Are you ready for the next contestant?
We're
Come
gonna
on.
Okay.
compartmentalize that. We're gonna pack.
Here
that
comes
up.
a new challenger. Let's go,
Yes.
guys.
Professor, have you got the Zero Aura? The shiny Zero Aura?
What do you? No, bro, it doesn't work for me.
No.
Nah, that's the one that was free for the
I've
event
been
that just
talking
happened.
with OMK, like I got OMK to get it. I got like other friends to get it. It doesn't work for me. I don't know what's going on.
Are you kidding me?
I'm
Yeah,
not.
it doesn't work for Huang. I don't know why, man.
That's
It's horrible.
terrible.
It
You've been
happens.
robbed.
Oh, that's
Use,
actually.
use it,
Okay.
Aaron, man.
I
Use it.
am like
Accessory, the Pokeball. I wonder.
what?
I'm asking Roland. What's
What
your
did you
favorite
ask him,
accessory?
sorry?
Oh, I said, what's your favorite accessory? Is it the Pokeball? God, I hope it's not.
I mean, nah, not really. I can't really like when I think of an accessory, I'm kind of thinking of like a sword. So I'm thinking
I
like
can't help but think of the
See,
same
so-
thing, but it's not
so
really an accessory. That's a
that's
weapon.
why you see that's the issue because it's like
I'm thinking
man,
like Final Fantasy accessory equips because I'm trying to think of
Zoro.
any items.
Yo, Soro with
Yeah.
three
yo,
swords.
that's what I'm saying.
Dude,
I
when
like
he
his
rocks his
earrings.
bandana, that shit is serious. When he
Oh,
pops
Zoro,
that on, it's over.
Let's
my God.
go. When he puts that shit on, it's
It's over.
It's
So I
on.
think that's
Getting
my
sliced up.
I don't know, man. It's not really an accessory like you said. So yeah, I can't because like I said, when I think of accessories, that's the first thing that comes up. I don't know why, but yeah.
Like
I
Trunks
think of
throwing
My
his
Hero
sword in the air.
Academia as what'd you say?
Leans to the side. He just leans it. Boom.
Yeah.
Gets right in. That's so sick.
The drippiest of drippiest Trunks, son. That man's
Trunks has
fresh.
the most drip. Well,
Yeah.
let's do this. What do you guys think? Who has the most drip?
Of who?
Mm.
Let's
Like
show.
I mean-
style wise?
Yeah, bro. Like,
Damn.
Setsu
Out of all
Kaiba.
characters, what do you
That's
mean?
JoJo.
Sato
I
Kaiba?
feel like Jotaro.
No, Kaiba's a good one though.
Nah,
Wait, Jotaro?
Josuke.
Oh, I've not seen this.
Roland, you muted. Roland, you muted.
Nah, he ain't, man. My boy Dobby over here is
Yeah,
dripping,
Roland
man. I
is-
told you,
Roland
girls
is-
love this shit.
Oh, Josh is back to normal. I'm gonna take my hat off. Man. It's
Yeah,
hot.
it's really
So
hot.
hot.
It is hot.
My
bro.
man was
It
probably
is
sweating
Cool, yo.
bullets
I'm
under
trying
there.
to get rid of this fucking wig. Oh my god, my head is just so warm, guys.
One
Holy
one thing we know about
You're not one
fashion,
of the guys
fashion
from
hurts.
Backstreet Boys? What?
Man, it's warm, dude. Holy crap.
Ooh, I have to power down because it's too
Now,
much.
yo, Senpai, now you look like that guy from The Matrix, the bad guy from the first one.
Cypher? I look like Cypher, man. Fuck. I just watched that recently too, man. It actually aged very well. It's not a bad movie whatsoever,
It's
man.
my favorite movie of all time.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Josuke is the
Test, man.
freshest.
Josuke? Really?
Mhm.
Yo, man, I hate to admit that, man, but whoever said Jotaro, I'm gonna agree with them. That
Oh, yeah.
the trench
Jotaro.
it's trench coats, man. I think trench coats are the shit. Just like Vash's
And he went to
He
India to get
had
the
a trench
same.
coat.
And the
Yeah.
hat.
My man
Nah,
did
you know
have
what
the
I
white,
think really makes
the
it? I
white
think
pimped out one.
Yes. Oh yeah, the season 4 one.
Yeah,
Oh
my man.
my
had
showed
a
up. I was
pimp-
like, damn, he's rich as fuck now. Like, what's going on?
He went to school, man. He got an education. That's
Nah,
why he's
he
Gohan.
He got it from
You'll
Joseph.
find out.
He got weak and now he's Gohan.
Nope, that's not what happened. You'll find out.
What? He can't even stop time with his stand.
I was gonna
anymore. That's what I
say.
heard.
I was gonna say what I think
Hey,
is dope about
yo.
the character's clothing is how they look when they're going into like full blown attack mode. You know what I
Got you,
mean?
Monty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know, like how they look fluidly
Time.
moving. You know, like the way Deku used to look when he was attacking, and now the way his outfit looks now, it looks way fresher. You know, it complements him. It has to complement their fighting style in some way. I feel like. Otherwise, it's just like a character wearing some shit. Which I think Seven Deadly Sins is one of those animes I wanted to bring up. I think the fashion in that shit is so whack. On top of the anime itself being garbage. I don't know why I didn't bring it up in the last episode, but that anime is hot garbage. I know a lot of people at work are going to be offended, but it sucks.
Somebody's gonna spit on your fucking.
You know,
like it. I like
no,
it.
listen.
Nah,
Listen, you know who
it's
doesn't give a
trash.
shit about your comment? Escanor. That
don't even know
motherfucker
who
doesn't
that
give a
is.
shit about your comment.
Who determined that? Okay.
That-
Like-
Yo, you better go watch some fucking clips, man, and just find out who the
I
fuck
watched
that guy
One, I
is.
watched season 2 and 2.5, and once the last one came out, I was like, I'm done. I don't even care.
What? And you don't respect Escanor like that? I got
Nope.
so much respect for that man. Holy fuck.
Yes.
That's such a stupid concept.
Man, nah, he's all right. Never mind. We're gonna talk about some other.
Yeah, we gotta.
We gotta unpack
Oh,
that.
what happened to Z, man? He left.
We gotta get like an official email so we can just get hate mail there all the time.
That's
I'll
fine.
love
Yo,
I'm here.
word.
I'm gonna make
love
different
to read
accounts,
that.
yo, just to
Yo,
hate
word.
on
Sorry,
Too.
JoJo's.
left.
I would love to respond to it. Are you kidding?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The ShinobiUnfolding.com, like
I'm
something
down.
like that. Yeah.
I'm so
I
down.
give
Working on that.
JoJo's a lot of shit, man. But I gotta say, man, the style for the clothing and like the animation, the color is very unique, man. I can't take that away from that anime. All that shit is very fresh.
Has an
I
impact on that
just-
side of the world too, just for the way
Big
that-
time, man.
They dress
It's
like
nuts.
the anime, like it
And
sets
you-
trends
Mhm.
every time they drop a new anime. Every time.
Well, you know what's interesting about what you're saying right now? Kuwabara's hairstyle, right? I came across this picture of like a Japanese gangster in the 40s, and he had that exact hairstyle.
Yeah,
Really?
a pompadour. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what it's
Oh,
called?
the
I thought it was like a
tepe,
dome,
yeah.
a dome,
Like,
some
I
shit
want to
like that.
find it, and I'm gonna send it to you guys. And it's funny. It's like is the anime like it's life imitating anime, or is anime imitating life? Like it's just
Oh, that's a really good question right there, Juan.
Well, I think they really. I mean, I think they got the concept from actually seeing it, and I think it means like a rebel.
Mhm.
It means a
Probably,
rebel
dude.
or something in that sense. So it's like that's
Oh,
why they
squad.
put it on characters.
Yeah, usually a character with that haircut is generally not one to be fucked with. I'm thinking of a character from Toriko, and I said the Tepe haircut. His name is Tepe, and he's like a high level hunter in the world of the hunter chefs. You know how that whole anime works. That was one of the dope points of that anime when he showed up, because he showed you with the limit of where your strength should be in order to enter this land of where these beasts are. Otherwise, Toriko was like, "Oh, I can't go here yet." You know, but
And it
that
was
hair
like,
signifies
waka, waka,
badassness. And Josuke, just that
You know-
guy.
What I want to talk about with JoJo is, if you think about it, look at all the stands and how all different color wise they all are.
Ooh, good-
Mhm.
That in itself is a style, right?
The
Because
way the anime shifts colors itself during moments of emotion and how it evokes it. That's what really.
Right. and then you
because I
have the two colors always fighting against each other. So that's that's what makes
You know
it
what the
better.
normal palette looks like, but when shit hits the fan, all of a sudden you're seeing colors.
You know, I don't know if you got. I know we're cutting short, man. I can see it on your face, Jay.
Oh no, we're good.
Oh, okay, yo. Well, yeah. I don't know if you guys remember watching this movie, man. Did you guys ever watch The Crow back in the day?
yeah.
The movie?
All right, yeah, the
My
movie,
roommate
or
recently
read the
watched it,
the comics and stuff, man. That was like really revolutionary because of the way they did color in the movie. Because everything is just like dark tones all the time, man. But they actually, if you go back and you can, if you have like the DVD or whatever, man, or something like that, or you YouTube the special features of like the commentary and stuff.
VHS, bro. Keep it.
They
original.
they actually talk about like moments where like you could tell when something's gonna happen. Like they change the color specifically. All of a sudden it'll just be like completely dark. It'll be black, you know, black and whitish looking. And then if danger's gonna happen, they'll just have like a red sign outside just blaring through the window, and then all of a sudden everything becomes really, really red. It's kind of like that with JoJo's, man. Like when shit happens, like the mood just completely changes, like
Mhm.
the palettes of the color all over the place. So I thought that's really cool, man, because you can kind of get an idea of what's about to happen. It sets the mood.
And that's a really good point. Another anime that I'm surprised Juan has not mentioned yet. I forgot the name. The Romanians, something where the armors are like red, blue, green.
Yeah,
Is it
Ronin
Ronin?
Warriors. Ronin
Oh,
Warriors. That was
Ronin.
dope. That shit was
Yeah,
so
each
good.
color represents an element. You know what I'm saying? Fire,
Mhm.
earth, water,
So-
wind.
The one that I really wanted to bring up was Saint Seiya. If you
Of
look
course.
at the,
Yep.
if you,
Yep.
of course, I always gotta bring it up, right? If you look at the gold saints,
Wild colors.
they have the nose drip, bro. It's
Yes.
like straight up gold everything.
They're
And
universal royalty. Like, who dresses better than them? They're
Nobody.
paid.
Nobody.
Yo,
Who are we talking about?
Saint
Saint
Seiya.
Seiya.
Saint Seiya. I haven't watched it, man. I watched some way back in the day,
You
man.
have to give it a chance. With the new dub, Monty was talking about the new dub, and I was like, all right, let me hop into like season 3 and check it out. And it's a lot better than the one that they had back in Toonami.
Is it still that 3D animation? Whatever.
No. Don't watch the
original.
3D one. Watch
Talking about
the
the
old
original.
school one.
Yeah.
The original one. Netflix did their own dub for it. So if you want to have it on the background while you're, like working out or you're like doing other shit, you're cooking and you have it in the background, like season 1 is really rough. It's once they get to the 12 houses of the Zodiac, that's when it gets really good.
Okay.
You can
I'll try to
actually
push that
skip
for
all
you,
the
man.
way through that, bro. You
That
can
might
skip
be a
all
dub
the way
I'd watch.
Do it, man. Do it. We'll do it together, man. We'll watch it together.
Ooh, watch party. I'm always down.
A
for
Zoom
that.
party.
Can we do that? I really would like that. I was
With
gonna
Zoom?
suggest that to you guys, man.
Screen
Like,
sharing? Yeah.
because I actually really enjoyed like Monty came over, man. Our boy Mike showed up. We watched that anime, and my boy Matt was chilling, and it was pretty cool, man. Just to like sit down and just veg and watch anime with friends, man. Again, it was super
How
dope.
many people were there?
4.
Yeah.
Well, we're staying under the radar. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're being okay. We were distanced
More
ourselves,
than
all right?
10.
One
Yeah.
in 10.
What?
No,
But
Yo,
Karen.
right? And you know what? I wanted to throw this out there too. Somebody I thought has really cool style, and it was only because I just finished the anime recently. Ryuko from freaking Kill la Kill. The Kamues are sick.
Yes.
Everybody's shit's changed. They all look super cool, man. Hers, like at the end when it absorbs all of the strands, and like Sunketsu like gets another eye, man, and it's all red instead of the regular blue, the blackish blue before, man. Super cool, man. The anime's
Another
all fucking cool.
colorful anime. Another colorful
Very.
anime.
Did you guys go back and
So-
see that JoJo nod, by the way, from her friend with her Kamui? I'm gonna send it to you
No,
guys.
I know
man.
you mentioned it, but I still haven't watched it. You gotta send it.
yeah.
Monty?
You gotta send it.
So, all right, JoJo stands out. I'm not saying it just because I don't think it's a fact. It's just nothing else stands out as much to me because it just overshadows that much. But does anybody else? Kill la Kill, man. What the fuck? That was crazy fashion in there.
A lot of color
It was,
too.
that
bro.
whole anime was
color.
about fashion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
period.
sure.
Yeah, bring that one. Oh shit.
Look at that. Z just teleported himself
What the?
to Monty's studio.
Yeah, I put him in the waiting room. That's why.
Got it.
Monty, go ahead.
No, man. I was just thinking, just riffing off the top of my head, as far as fashion goes, can't not talk about Lupin the Third.
Yo,
Lupin the
you are
Third,
so
great color
correct.
clashes. We gotta talk about Akira.
Suit game.
That's a huge,
Yo.
not just in pop culture, but just the swag with the red jacket, crazy, and of course Cowboy Bebop.
Woo! Monty with the TK. Oh man, that's what's up. And we cannot forget about like when people were gi and all the komoto. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Samurai X because you have those fashion.
Roaring Kenshin, yes.
Ramonian Kenshin,
You don't wanna get in
sorry.
the frame?
As well as our favorite one, Demon Slayer too. Like
all day.
Ooh.
Oh, how
He-
could we forget, bro? How,
I didn't forget. Damn.
My man's about
This
to leave.
man, yo, he's about to lose it.
Another gift right there. That's
I'm like, how's
Yo.
that forget about that?
Oh, that would be perfect.
Yo, new generation anime, Demon Slayer, killing it with the old
Facts.
traditional Japan, but
Mm.
everybody just wear the color that represent their element.
Oh
or the,
man.
the
Man, that anime
technique
was
that they learn.
beautiful.
When does it take place? 60s, 50s?
I think it's the
It's-
end of the 1800s because of the train.
Oh,
no,
wow.
It's,
That
yeah, it's right
far
at, right
back?
in the early 1900s, like
Yeah,
1912, I
because they-
think.
they had,
It's the
but
period
not
right after the
cars, but
Meiji.
carriages.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they have
But a
trains
train
too.
existed,
They have
yeah,
steam
yeah.
engines. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were well dressed. The cities were lit up. So they have electricity, obviously too.
All right, so we are at that point now. I want to give a moment right now to our boy Scott. Scott, the floor is yours, man.
What? Why am I? Why?
Why?
Oh,
you know
yeah.
why? Yeah.
Guys, I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be able to do the show anymore. I gotta go back to work. I don't get to live on that unemployment life anymore, man. So this is my last one unless I have a random Thursday off and we can get together again. I'm humbled by you guys, man, because I absolutely love meeting people who love anime. I don't think I honestly love anything more than anime. Like, not even video games, man. Like, because if I had to choose between like either having one of the two on the island, man, I'd rather fucking watch anime all day every day than play video games. It's not even a fucking contest. And meeting you guys has just been like a trip, man. I want to thank Monty for introducing you guys, man. Like, just knowing that other people out there, man, love anime just as much as I do. This is like, it's fucking awesome. So you guys are really nice people, man. And I always try to talk you guys up, have other people listen, because I think you guys are fucking funny, man. And you guys got great perspectives on different animes. You got something to bring to the table that everybody likes, and it's awesome. So thanks for letting me do this with you guys for like as many episodes as it was, man, for this time. And if I'm ever off, man, I'd love to do it with you guys all the time. I really do.
Yeah, man. And it's been a pleasure having you, man. I feel like
absolutely.
It's just like it's not the same without you. Like every episode you're on, you're dynamic, and you're like that je ne sais quoi. You're the salt and salt bay, man. Like, you know.
Dude, I fucking love anime. It's just so beautiful, man. Like,
Senpai is gonna have a fever of 100 degrees or 103 degrees
Every Thursday.
Dude, I have to go get tested tomorrow, actually, man, before they even let me come back to work. So, like, depending on what happens, yo, did you? Fuck, man. That's like, no, I gotta go like up the nose tested, dude. You been 5 times?
Dude, I went over and I was like, first guy in line, and they're like, is this your first rodeo? I was like, this is not my first rodeo, or my second, or my third, or my fourth. And the guy just looked at me and started laughing. I was like, fuck you, dude. And then he
just fucking like, just jams it in your nose, dude.
Like,
it's
poking my fucking brain, like,
dude. I'm like so worried too, man. I just like up the gauge in my septum, so like I'm just letting it trying to sit in. So like now these guys are gonna be like, I need you to take that off and be like.
Listen. Okay,
oh no, man.
That's it. Like, all kidding aside, the testing is not that bad. If you
I don't think it's gonna be bad. I just hope I don't have to take it out.
But if somebody who's listening to us right now, right? If you're trying to forget about everything that's going on in the world, just let me know. If you're gonna get tested, it's not that bad. You're gonna be a little bit uncomfortable for like 10 seconds. That's it.
And that's fun facts with the professor. Yeah. Now, we do need to end the show a little bit early today, but
it's good though, man.
Don't worry, guys. This is not the last. This is not the swan song for Senpai. You will see him in future episode. We'll definitely arrange stuff, especially for like July 23rd special event. Don't miss out. As well as special event happening July 23rd. Don't miss out. And as well, make sure you follow the Shinobi Unfolding on Apple Podcasts, Google Music, Spotify, iHeart. We on the Facebook page. We on the Instagram. We on Twitter. We on YouTube. Just search and ding it. That's Shinobi Unfolding. Now, we can't leave without a special quote, and I dedicate this to our senpai. This person said from One Piece, no matter how deep the night, it always turns to day eventually.
Nice. That's great, man.
So good, man.
So that's beautiful, man.
So with that being, it just said One Piece. Don't test me.
It just said One Piece, man. Come on, you gotta add that. You gotta add that beautiful.
Well, you gotta ruin it. Well, you gotta ask those questions. All right?
Man, like, he did a
he
J
pulled the
effect
J on J. Yeah, he pulled the J on J.
Like I was like, no, not now.
Gotcha. Thank you, Scott. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys, man. Again, it's been a pleasure, man. The pleasure's been all mine, guys. It's
cheers.
Just good stuff. Yes.
Before you leave, Senpai, what's the Twitch? What's the Twitch? Because I see you on Twitch all the time.
Oh,
plug
Twitch,
it up.
man, is dude. It's the PKK or Scott, man. The world. Come check it out. I've just been playing a lot of League lately, man. I haven't got to do any anime talk because I've been chilling with you guys, honestly, man. So and all the new stuff that I've been trying to find is like y'all already on it and watching it. I don't know who to tell right now.
You call me. Because once I'm up with Fruit Basket, man, we're going to be chopping it up, man. Anyway, we got to end the show. But Shinobi Unfolding, thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys. Peace. Later.
Deuces.
Yeah, my gateway drug into anime would probably have to be Robotech. Between giant mechs, the action. I mean, it's a little goofy now, but even like the emotional resonance between like characters like losing one another, and it was just dope, man. I remember just feeling a lot of things, and it just made me think. And hell, I mean, it's pretty cool just jumping in a robot. Who does it? As impractical as it is, I think we all would love to do it.
ちは。